Greetings and various assorted salutations. This tutorial seeks to go into kind of what courses look like in a very generic sense for the student who's trying to figure out multiple courses simultaneously. So this doesn't really cover my courses in detail, but really common features that exist across all courses. So first off, you will start in the dashboard when you first sign in. And to get to the course you want to get to, you, click on Courses. From there, you can go click on U.S. History or whatever course you're taking, whatever course you want to look at. So let's go into U.S. History 3, because that one's got some good stuff. Let me convert this to Student View. So when you get into this course, or any course, this is kind of what it'll look like. It'll take you to the home page. The home page is based on what the teacher chooses. Personally, my home page is useless. You're always going somewhere else, but there's some good stuff here. Often the home page will contain important information that'll help you better understand what's currently going on. Personally, mine's configured so that I never have to change it, because there's some stuff that's just, easy to do and dump here. So one of the first things you might notice over here is you can check course notifications. You may have to turn this on. If it isn't turned on, you probably should turn it on. It comes in handy a lot. Now you can jump back to home. Now, the other thing you can view over here is you can view the course calendar. So in a different tutorial, you could see how all of your courses fit onto a calendar. If that feels a bit overwhelming to you, you might want to look at individual calendars at a time. And so like right here, this one is, organized. Assignments have their due dates posted here. But you can hit the Today button and figure things out further. But let's go back. So back here, the other thing you can click on is View the Course Stream. This is really convenient because it just kind of gives you a stream of everything that's coming out. So right here, you can see all the announcements in chronological order as they've been posted. If you feel like this is a bit much because you've never looked at this before, you can click the X's and get rid of and clear them out. This doesn't get rid of the announcements. You can still access the announcements from here. Show less. You can also get assignment notifications, and there's discussions are posted here as well. There's also a nice little to-do list. You'll notice the announcements are in here as well, and what those tell you is that you haven't viewed those particular things yet. And then there's some assignments that are listed here as well. This is the test student, and so the test student really is a bit behind on things, as you can see. Anyways, the other important feature that some teachers may use, they may use their homepage to do this, but many use this and I use this, but the announcements are where a lot of information gets posted. And this is kind of notices that are intended for all students to see. And so you can see here, there's all kinds of stuff here. Now you may have noticed over here that there's these things here. These also appear in discussions. Essentially, when you see this, it means that there are 2 replies that haven't been read, and then there's 2 replies total. So the red means you haven't seen them yet, and this color means that's how many are there total. The red dot over here means that you haven't opened that particular message. So let's see here. Let's open up this message. And see here, the way I have it done is I post things about different grade books and whatnot. Sometimes you can comment on announcements, but not all announcements have that feature. Do keep in mind with posting comments to announcements that every person who is in the course can view what you post. So keep it school appropriate. Anyways. Now you'll see when I go back to announcements, that red dot is gone, which means I've opened it. You can filter it so that you only see the ones you haven't read. There's this as well. And this is something for people who are more familiar with this stuff, but you probably won't use that feature, the external feeds thing. If you know what you're doing, you can use that, but if you don't worry about it. The other things you'll see here vary from teacher to teacher. Just to show you what it looks like outside of the student view, essentially, when you go, these are where you can view other things. Your teacher controls what is visible here, so it will vary from course to course. So if I click on grades, for example, it will have that I'm missing a lot of assignments because I'm the test student, and so the test student really doesn't have grades. And you can view things, you can print your grades. Your final grades are listed in Skyward, or the program that prints the grade, the report cards, but your real-time assignments are here. And you can also view feedback. You can look at the assignment in more detail. As you can see, there's been nothing submitted. You can actually get comments here. You can comment and the teacher can comment. And so I've had conversations with students about different things relating to the relevant assignment in this comment section. The syllabus is likely another place that will be accessible, and what we have here is a description of how the course works, what it looks like, etc., and the grading policy. You can also get a course summary, which just lists all the assignments as they're due. And you can view the calendar in a kind of abbreviated form here. You can also jump to today. These other things will vary, of course, but the things that your teacher probably has enabled is the syllabus, grades, and a home page, and ideally they're using announcements. Some teachers may use modules. I'm a big fan of modules, and modules will basically have all the materials organized in a particular way that the teacher finds to be quite useful. And you can always shrink or increase the size of different things to consolidate information. Like, see, we finished World War II Part 1, so I'm going to collapse that, and so that I can get to the bottom much quicker. Let's see here, what other, you can collapse all of them up here. You can also hit export. This feature might be good for offline learning. If you're working offline. I don't know a whole lot about this feature, so I would use it at your own risk. I'll have a separate tutorial on working offline. But in any case, I do hope this tutorial helps. This is the student's navigation of a course in general. Oh, one other thing. Before I forget, you can also shrink this menu over here. So if you need more space, you can shrink it. Kind of a handy thing. If you need to jump to a different course, you can just click on Courses, and it'll list your course options here. And okay, that should do it. In any case, I do hope this helps, and until later.